I'm Josh.
I'm Gabe.
From Balanced Body Rehab. Gabe and I want to show you an exercise today to correct the universal pattern. The universal pattern of the body, a neuromuscular pattern that causes the body to fire more on one side than the other, tends to cause the right glute max and the left gluteus medius to be more weak, or what we'll just call it inactive. And so we want to show you a way you can do a squat with a ball to show you how you can turn certain muscles on and inhibit others as well that are necessary to get out of the pattern. So Gabe, let's show him the squat with a ball squeeze here. So what Gabe's doing is putting the ball between his knees and squeezing that, and he's putting his left foot is about an inch forward from the other foot here. So his left foot is a little forward compared to the right. What that's doing is making his pelvis turn to the right slightly. In the universal pattern, the pelvis is typically turned to the left. So his pelvis is turned to the right slightly. He's going to do this squat. You might move away from the door there a little bit more. There you go. He's going to do this squat where he reaches his bottom back, squeezing the ball gently, and he's going to put the majority of the weight on the right leg whenever he's doing this. What he's trying to find here, he's trying to find the inside glute muscle, not his outer glute muscle, not this outside. We don't want that turning on. We want the inside glute muscle to turn on. By squeezing the ball, that turns off the outside glute muscle on the right. That's why we do the ball squeeze, to turn off the outside glute muscle, because that one's too active. By squeezing the ball, it forces him to use the inside glute muscle, the glute max, and fire that. If he starts to feel that turning on well and wants to load it more, then he could add dumbbells into his arms to help load that even more. He can go deeper with the squat, but the key is finding that muscle first and then loading it more. Now, to use this squat to exercise the left leg, we take the ball out. And you can either exercise with the ball out, or you can actually take the ball and put it against something where you'd be standing against a piece of furniture. In this case, it's me, but Gabe's pushing out with his knee slightly. His pelvis is still rotated to the right just slightly, and his left foot is slightly in front to help encourage that motion. And now he's putting all his weight on his left leg. So it's 80% on the left leg, 20% on the right. He's just gently pushing out with his left knee. That's not the main action. The main action, he's just going down, putting majority of the weight on with his body weight shifted, his pelvis twisted, so that he will turn on the outside of his left buttocks here, the gluteus medius, because that muscle is typically inactive or turned off in the universal pattern. So this helps fire that up as well. So in your typical workout, if you're working out and you didn't have a ball, you can still have this bias just by moving the pelvis just a little bit. And if you want to focus on the right leg a little more, you pull the right knee in just a bit and focus on the left knee going out just a bit to turn on those key muscles. However, I want to caution you, if you're doing heavy weightlifting and really loading up with a lot of weights, don't twist your pelvis at all. Don't try to pull one knee in versus out, because you need to make sure you have great mechanics and not overload your spine in a twisted fashion or your knee in a twisted fashion that could cause injury. But this is a great tool or exercise to turn on the key muscles so that whenever you do load it with heavier weights, you'll be firing the muscles that you desire to be fired. Hope this helps.